Good morning. Hello, hello. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm just waiting for YouTube as usual. There we go. You're all having a, there we go. Okay. We're live now. It's nothing, honey. Give it to the cat. Play with it. Yeah. Sorry, Dougal came in, guys. So yeah, today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Shabby Chic loaded folder. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Hi, Deanna. I'm excited to finish this today. I didn't print off the ephemera box because this is probably going to take me the entire hour. So I'm going to save that for next week. And I also have another project that I want to do, which is going to be an altered domino. But I think what I'm going to do, I have this other set from My Porch Prints, which makes a mini folio. So I was thinking it might be kind of cool to make this on a domino and make it into like a little fold out kind of domino book, if that makes sense. Because I just got some really cool old dominoes at the thrift store. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with this. So that'll be upcoming probably in a week or two. Hi, Kim. How are you? Nice to see you. But today we're going to be working on the folio that we started last week. Amy, hello. So yeah, and I've got some other My Porch Prints ephemera here from other things that I had printed off quite a while ago. These are different words. This one's called Random Number Labels. This one is Inspirational Dictionary Definitions. I don't know what this one is called, but it's like words and phrases. And I don't know what this one is either, but it's like different like labels. So I pulled all those out. I have them in an envelope. I keep them in. And I thought they would be perfect to add to the tags and things on here. And then I cut out the rest of the ephemera from this kit, which is here. So we'll do something with all of this. And we're going to be adding lace and all that pretty stuff today. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Yes, I don't have anything else to print today. I don't have to do what I did last week. I'm good, Deanna. Yeah. Hi, Abril. How are you? It's nice to see all of you. I hope that you are all having a lovely day. We are due to get thunderstorms this afternoon. Yay. So just to recap, this is what we did last week from My Porch Prints, and it's got 2 nice big pockets on the front. And then all this ephemera comes with this kit, plus these ones that I just showed you. So all of that comes with it, and then you open it up, and there's 3 pockets here, 1 back here, 1 here, and 1 here. And then here, I probably could have not glued this one up here and had another pocket back there, but I did. So what are you going to do? And then these are tags that pull out this way. And then when you flip it over on the back, there's an envelope that has more ephemera, which also came with the kit. So, I mean, this kit is well worth the money and the envelope that came with the kit. So that is the whole folder. And I love doing projects like this. I think it's so fun. So let's just put these all in here till we get to them. So I guess we'll start altering some of these pieces here. I think I'm going to collage some of these, but they can't be too thick because you still want them to get in your pocket, even though there's room. But you don't want it to be too thick. Yeah, see, like that's just a little tight. But it does go in there. This one's a little even tighter, but that's because it's smaller. So I think what I'm going to do is just work on these 3 at the moment and set that aside. So I want to collage some of these pieces here and some lace and things, buttons, stuff like that there. Yeah, I'm tired of it. Oh no, 22 hours? Oh my gosh, that's a long time. Oh, do you have a generator, Deanna? We're lucky we have a generator when things like that happen, but so I'm just going to cut some of these out while we're chatting. Thank you for that link, Deanna. There's the link for My Porch Prints, guys, if you want to go over and check out her store where I got all these printables from. Oh my goodness, cut in a circle. I don't know. I'm not very good at cutting circles or straight lines. Would have been good if I had a punch, but I don't think I do. Oh well, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so this one's random number labels, it's called. Pretty sure she still has all of these ones I'm using in her shop. This file folder was on sale. Her whole store was on sale last week, but I don't think it is now. Anybody else crafting? Oh, you have a new... All right, Deanna's Arts and Crafts, yes. Yeah, I noticed that when you left a message on the YouTube hop. So I'm pretty sure that's Deanna. Okay, and let's do like maybe a little saying. Be happy. That's always good to be happy. So I've been watching, strangely, don't laugh at me, and I'm going to age myself by saying this, but I've been watching Carol Burnett. And the reason is, you know how when you're on YouTube and you're just kind of going through videos one after the other and it pops up in your feed? Well, strangely, a Carol Burnett popped up yesterday. So then, of course, I got watching it because when I was a kid, Carol Burnett was one of my favorite shows. So I got watching it yesterday, and I watched another one this morning, and they're still funny. I mean, Harvey Korman and Tim Conway, you just can't beat that. What's the name of the paper used for the file folder? I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. There's my porch print. Oh, duh. I should use the link Deanna put in the chat. That would probably be the smart thing to do. Is it from My Porch Prints, Kim? Let me see here. I think it's, is this it? Envelope file folio, is that it? No, that's not it. That's not it. I know it was up there last week, but it is from My Porch Prints, and Deanna's got the link there. I don't know the exact name. It might be listed on my video from last week. If you go to my video last week, it might have the actual name. Unless anybody can remember, because you know I can't. That's not happening. Memory just does not work. Oh, and she does have coupon codes over there too. 10% off of the $10 purchase. Porch Save 10, it's called. And 15% off of the $15 purchase. Porch Save 15, and the same with $20. Porch Save 20. I mean, I've spent more than $10 there. I think Amy has too. What do you think, Amy? Okay. Oh, thanks, Deanna. You're awesome. Thanks, Shannon. Oh, you guys are awesome. Don't I have the best mods? Like, seriously, the best mods. Okay, let's do this tag first. And I want to use, oh, and by the way, hubby was hiding one of these in his office, so I snagged it. I still don't know what happened with the glue last week. Everything's held, like no problem. And I'm gonna, what I do when these get down to the end is I just clean this glue out, and then I kind of mash it on top of this one. So I'll do that later because I don't want to waste it. There's a lot of glue in there. It goes down pretty far. So, but I don't know why it went all mushy. It's strange because my husband's one that he had is not like that. It's totally normal. All right, so I'm just gonna edge these with a little bit of Distress Oxide if I can get the lid off. I just find that it looks nicer with the Distress inks on it. They are the best. I'm so lucky to have the friends I do and the mods that I do, who are also my friends. I'm very lucky and very blessed. So what have you been up to, Kim? I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you are staying safe and that everything is good where you are. My hands will be covered in Distress ink again after the end of this live like they were last week. Oh, I should probably do the tag too. Let's do the tag. I should probably punch a hole in it. What did I do with my... I seem to have misplaced my seam binding. So I may have to add all my seam binding later. Okay. Now, for those who don't know how to put an eyelet in something, if you have this tool, I'm just going to show you how to do it. This piece up here pulls out, and you can turn it to whatever size your eyelet is. I tend to keep it on this one. I just find it, or there's also a flat one, I believe. Is there a flat one on here? Yeah, or the small one. Doesn't really matter. And then this one also pulls out and flips around to the other side. So you can have like a small eyelet piece in the center or the larger one. Mine are larger, so I just keep it at that one. So the first thing you want to do is cut a hole or punch a hole, which you use this piece on the side here. And then you can move this for the depth of your tag. You can see it goes to the depth of your tag. This is the smaller hole on this side. It also gives you centimeters and inches, so it's good for any country. And then you just move this little bar up and down. This one's 3/16, I believe. And this one is, what is that? 1/8. So that's 3/16, which is what I want. See, I just kind of eyeball the center. Does not have to be perfect. And you get your hole, and then I have my little eyelets here. These are little heart eyelets, which I love. And then you just put your little eyelet in the hole. Make sure it's the right way up. And then you put it at the top here, and you just squeeze. And then you've got your eyelet set in there. Perfect. So it's pretty easy. I did get the crocodile out when you weren't looking. Yep. This is like one of my best tools in the craft room, besides the pokey tool and my scissors, of course. But yeah, this is, it's a little bit of a output for the money at first, but I mean, you never have to buy another one, really, I don't think. I've had this for years, probably 5-6 years. I also like my Prima Distress tool. This is another tool that I really, really like, this one. I prefer it to the Tim Holtz Distresser because the Tim Holtz, I don't even know where it is at the moment. The Tim Holtz little Distresser is so small that it just, my craft room eats it. This one at least is bigger. And also, I have arthritis in my hands. This one's just fits nicer in my hand for distressing. And it's got this like grater kind of on this side. And then this is like a sandpaper on this side. And then you've got your distressor over here. And then down at the bottom here, well, I'm not going to take it off because I don't know if, oh, yep, hang on. Hang on, maybe I'll get it out. Anyway, this comes out and there's a little brush. You pull this end piece off. There's a little brush under here for like wiping away all the stuff when you distress it. And then this is a bone folder on this side. So just for flattening things out or scoring, if you want to score on your scoreboard, you could use this as well to go down the ridges. So it's a really good tool. It's like 5-in-1. So that's another good tool. So I'm going to leave that out. All right, so now we're going to kind of lay this out and try and figure out what we want to do on this tag here. I've got some lace, which I want to put on here as well. I think something like that might be nice, because I don't want it too bulky, because it's got to go back in the pocket. But I feel like something like that might be nice. Something like that, or the button. These are those staghorn buttons that I had in my stash. They're made from stag antlers. All right, so let me kind of glue this together first. We're going to put the lovely on this first. Hi, Joanne. How are you? I don't know about wood. I mean, you could try it, but the whole point is to smush that metal. I've never tried mine on wood. I mean, you could try it, but I wouldn't squeeze super hard. You don't want to break your crocodile either. So just be careful when you do it. So we're going to put that like here. And then we're going to put this down. We're just going to use some glue, hot glue. Which way is up? I think that way. Just going to put a very light line of glue there. And then these are going to go like that. You're not. At least you know how to do the eyelets now, Amy. Oh, I love my crocodile. I love it. Love, love, love. It is easy, Deanna. It is, it is, it is. I mean, I like the way the eyelets look. And it also stops your tags from tearing. You know, when you put the ribbon or whatever in there, or the lace. By the way, this lace, this flower lace, will be back in the store very soon. I think I'm going to put the little ribbon rose on here. Let's press that down. See how pretty. And that fits just fine in there. See, very simple, but it looks pretty, and it's all decorated now. It looks really nice. So that's going to go in the front. And then This one, we're going to collage as well. Let me distress that. I love making projects like this. It's fun. I've kind of gotten back into paper crafting again. And I think that digital kits are great because once you buy them, you can use them over and over and over again. You know, it's not just a one and done kind of thing. I think I might put a little eyelet in this one and then get a bulb pin and attach it. So let me put a hole over in the side over here, like there. And then this one, I'm going to use the smaller hole. What was that one again? The 1/8. And we're going to put a little hole in the top of this one. And then maybe this word that says pretty, we'll put a little hole in that one too. Yeah. Let me just grab a bulb pin out of my drawer here. Grab a couple. So would you guys be interested in an altered domino live? Okay, so I've got the smaller eyelet and the regular eyelet. So this one, I'm going to put the regular eyelet in. Is this the smaller one? No, it's about the same. That's okay. These are probably too small for eyelets anyway, but I am going to put an eyelet in here. So again, you just put your eyelet in. And you get it in the middle there, and you just squeeze. And there you have it. And so these two, I'm going to put on a bulb pin. Do I want it that way? Yes. Okay, so that should go that way. And we're going to hang that off of here. And these little rose gold bulb pins you can get in my store, my Etsy. So I could leave it like that, but I think I'm just going to add a little bit of lace in this number 76 here. I've got some pretty lace right here that I think I'm just going to put behind it. Let's cut a piece of that. Okay, cool. Because I got these really awesome vintage dominoes at the thrift store. I think there's some missing from the set, but I just thought they were really cool. They're nice and thick, and they're heavy. They're not like cheesy plastic. You can tell by the container they're kind of old. They're made in Taiwan, but it doesn't say a year. But they're older ones for sure. So that's what I was thinking of, maybe doing that and then doing the little, like making a little book out of it with the little file folio, the mini file folio I showed you at the beginning. With this set from My Porch Prints, because it makes a little book and different pages. So I thought, you know, it would be perfect Probably have to cut down the sides a little bit. But yeah, they're pretty close. Wouldn't matter if it was too big. But anyway, you cut all these out and fold them. And then I'd probably back one on the other. So there'd be like, I'd back that one onto this one and this one onto that one. And then fold it up and then attach it to the domino. And then maybe decorate the front of the domino. I just thought it would be super cute. And I also have this as well, which would make another, this is the cover for it, but I thought dominoes would be super cute. And there's a tiny little envelope and little pockets and, you know, these little tiny bookmarks. Another little wee little envelope there. So yeah, that was the plan that I had. I thought it was fun. And it was actually Amy who mentioned altering a domino to me a few weeks ago. And then strangely, I went to the thrift store and found those. So, all right, so let's just put a thin, and I do mean thin bead of glue here. Can never tell with this lace which way is up. I think it's that way. Okay. And another thin bead of glue there. That way the paper sticks and it sticks to the... So that one was easy. Very simple, but cute. And that can kind of hang out there. And then we've got this big one, which goes in the back. So let's see what we've got here. What do we have? What do we have? This one we can probably decorate a bit more. Could do that, or even that. And just layer it. Cut out some of these words. What do we have here? We have family. And peaceful. And then maybe one of these. You could also use like book pages, dictionary pages, map pages. Anything like that would be great. Okay. Let's start layering that. No, better do this first. You could distress the edges of these first and then put the distress ink on them, but I'm just going to leave these the way they are. So there's that, and also I might collage the back on here too. So I might do both sides of this one, which I did not do on the other ones. Alrighty. Whoops. Do I have any? What do I have around here that would work? What's in the envelope still? Ooh, that might work. This is another My Porch Prints one, so I might just glue that on here so then it has a back on it. I think that would be good. Okay, now we can cut that out and it will have a back on it. Haha, true. That's true, Amy. But one can dream. By the way, can you guys, I should have asked this as soon as I came on, but you guys can hear me okay? Because I had some trouble with my microphone. And I had done 2 videos, the YouTube hop and another one, and both of them had bad microphone issues. And my husband had a look at my computer and everything seems to be fine. So I'm assuming you guys can hear me all right. So there's the back. So it just finishes the back off nicely. All right, so we're going to start layering this one on. Hopefully I can get this on straight, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, good. Oh, are you? It should be. a happy experience. I agree, Joanne, but I think we've all of us have experienced drama in the craft community over our years of being around. So it's unfortunate that some people just behave like children. Not much you can do about that. Okay, let's add a bit of lace. Maybe we'll put this on the top. That would look nice when it'll be peeking out the top of the folio. So let's do that. Then we'll trim it. Oh my goodness. Come on. What else do we have here? What do we have? By the way, Amy put a video up this morning with beautiful fabric tags. So please go over and check out her video. No, I don't want to use that. I want something flat. Something flat. What do we have? What do we have? Got some pink lace here I could cut out. Kind of like this. Let me get my other scissors. Those are my paper scissors. They do not cut lace very good. Maybe something with some glitter. I like glitter. Glitter, glitter. Oh, maybe one of these too. Just some little snippets. We'll at least put family on here, if not peaceful. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have this, and that can go back here. And again, you don't want it to be too thick, and the snippets just, you know, they sit out very nicely. So I want to put a hole here because I want to add some seam binding later. That'll be off camera probably, or some lace or something. So let me remove the tags on both sides and punch a hole. But first of all, let me get the paper out of the hole there. There we go. Okay. So this is about the center, I would say. And again, we are going to put an eyelet there. Although I don't want it too far in because I have to make sure that tag fits in there. So it's got to kind of go towards the edge. But I don't want it. Probably there's good. There we go. My other tag's out. Okay, let's use the gold one this time. Put that in. Hi, kitty. There we go. So now I can run a tie through there to tie it all up. And hopefully that will still, yep. That still goes in there, which is nice. And then we will put our two tags back in here. And again, I'll be adding some seam binding to those, so it will look really pretty. So that's that. Now, the bottom here, kind of thinking of maybe using this lace. Well, you're welcome. Your tags were gorgeous this morning. I love them. So I think I might do like 2 layers of this pink ruffle trim on the bottom. I think that would be nice. I also think I need to get another glue stick. Probably going to hear my kitty under my desk. Yep, need a glue stick. Need a glue stick. Okay. Mary's here? Mary! I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Hi, Mary. I am in my zone. Sorry. I was getting glue sticks. I hope you're doing well, Mary. Miss you. Always good when Mary pops in. Okay. I like that. Don't want to overdo it, but I do want it to look shabby and pretty on the bottom. I only have a tiny bit of this left, so I might just put it there with another piece of that bridal trim, a little flower from the bridal trim. That's what I think I'll do. This is a great thing about projects like this is you can use snippets. And then that can go like that. Yep. I love using snippets. Snippety snippets. And I might put the peaceful word right here. Right there. There, what do you think? Not bad, and try and imagine it with the seam binding on it to tie it up. But yeah, that's basically going to be the front. It looks pretty. There's some nice ephemera here. I mean, I think this would make a lovely gift for somebody as well. So now we're going to work on the inside on this stuff. And then we've got more ephemera. So we've got that piece that goes there. And then there, and then here. But I might do two pieces back here, like that. And then I also have these three pieces. That might fit on the back there if I chop it down a bit. I might do that. Put that one on the back. And then I don't think that'll fit on there. No. It might fit on this one. And then we can just square it up. So these two might just be, and you can always stamp on the back of these as well. Distress them, stamp on the back, use book paper on the back, whatever you want. So let's do these two. I really like that. It's pretty. So let's glue these ones down. Hey, Roseanne, how are you? I missed your live yesterday, Roseanne. I'm so sorry. Roseanne's been doing lives and she's working on this very inspiring fiber art journal book, and it's just beautiful. Thanks, guys. So please go over and check that out on Roseanne's channel. Oh, thanks, Amy. Back at you, man. You're all very inspiring to me. Okay, so let me trim this up. Make that even. If I was clever, I'd use my paper cutter, but you know how that is. Yes, I know. I actually complained at Roseanne in her live the other day that it was hot here too, and she said it's 106 here, and I went, you win. You win. It's not 106 here. I think I'd die if it was 106 here. I don't recall it's ever been 106 in Ontario, Canada. so there's that one. And then this one we're going to glue together and chop down a bit. Let's make sure I get it the right way. That one didn't matter. But this one will matter, so it has to go that way. So let's get that one. Always make sure you get your corners good when you're gluing this stuff. Okay. Just to double check. And then these two will be double-sided, which will be good. You can't cut straight with a paper cutter. Yeah, Amy used to live in Georgia, so she knows about heat. That's too hot for me. I don't think Canadians are made for that kind of heat. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's getting very, very cloudy outside. We are due for a storm, though, anytime now. So now that we've got these two done, we can decorate these. And hopefully I'll be able to get most of this file folio done today, and then I'll finish it. If I don't do it all on camera, I'll finish it off camera, and then I'll do a video on it. Because, yeah, I'm not sure I will. We've already been on for an hour. And unfortunately, I have stuff I have to do this afternoon. So let's just do a bit of collaging on here. That probably needs a bit more glue. Has anybody seen any good movies lately? Oh, yeah, it rained for over a week. Oh, yeah, that's hard. It's hard. Okay, so let's cut out some of these words. Do dream and journal. I think those fit pretty good for this project. Oh my goodness, I hope you can't hear my husband's computer downstairs. It just got really loud. Let's see, friends. We like that one. Grateful is a good one. I might do the same thing I did on the other tag and do a little hole and dangle some with the bulb pin. I think it looks cute like that. Do I have any more of those? Let's see here. Yes, these. This is what I want. See if I can cut an oval properly. Oh, yes. Don't get me started on The Handmaid's Tale, girl. I am a fan. I've seen all 4 seasons now. What season are you on, so I don't say any spoilers? I am a fan of that show. Elizabeth Moss is such a great actress. Nothing like a good dystopian society to get your blood boiling, eh? Uh-oh, I just said A. I realized I'm Canadian. Oh, you're on season 3? Okay. Well, I won't say any spoilers then, but season 4 was amazing. We'll talk after you watch season 4, Roseanne. Well, all the seasons were amazing. Such cliffhangers, pretty much on every episode. But it's a great show to binge watch. Although the first time I watched The Handmaid's Tale, there was a couple of episodes where I just started crying because I felt so bad for her. You know, as a woman, when you watch things like that, it's really, really hard. Because it's so unfair. Okay. Let's see here. We'll just kind of distress the backs of these too. I love these numbers. And you know, these would be so great if you glossy accented, did like a nice thin coat of glossy accents over them. They'd look really cool. I'm not going to do that today, but they would look cool if you did that. Okay, so these ones need distressing too. Okay, so we're going to put a hole in these ones. A smaller hole, which is this one. And then maybe we'll do these words. Oops. And then maybe these ones. Put 3 on these ones. They'll look very good. There. Okay. So then this one. Okay, so now we're going to put a hole in the corner, the bigger hole. And I think I'm going to put this one on this side. So when they're sitting in there, they're kind of opposite, right? So they hang on opposite sides when they're in the pockets. And then we'll do these, which will be get in the hole. Oh, I didn't put the eyelet in. Duh! Were you guys yelling at me? Eyelet. Right? Yeah. I remember that scene with the maidens, but yeah. Don't you just want to slap Aunt Lydia, though, Roseanne? Because I know I do. Okay, so we're going to put the eyelets in. Little heart eyelets. Making it. What's that? What's that about? What's it about? Do tell. Which one of these? I feel like that's that one, but this one should be this. Okay. Okay, there's one. Get that in there. Okay. Now we can put this in. And like I said, if you have tiny little eyelets and you want to put them on these, you go right ahead. But I just love the way they look, the little swing tags. I think they look super cute. Right? So cute. And then this one can go on this side. Okay, where's the lid for that? Let's do some lace on there. What do we have? Still liking this. I just think it's pretty. It's like netting. Just little snippets look so good. Where's that pink fabric? This would be pretty. Pretty, pretty. You could also just put buttons on here too. That might look really cute. Hang a button off there. I may do that. I'm just going to put a bit of snippets here. Nothing major. Same with here. I just like the way they look. Going to use a bit of this dangle lace here, I think. Again, I don't want anything too thick because then it won't go in the pocket. So let's glue. Oh, that kind of glued itself. I'm going to let that one dangle. See, it doesn't have to be like a ton, but just little snippets work beautifully. So we'll open that up. And this can go in here. And then you kind of have your dangles kind of hanging out the side. I can get this one in there. I can. What is stopping that from going in there? Oh, that is, okay. There we go. So super cute, and whoever gets this can remove these little hang tags here and use them themselves. So that's kind of nice. And then we'll finish up these two, and then I'll probably have to call it because I have a bunch of stuff I have to do this afternoon. Unfortunately. What do I have here? Anything that I can use? Yes. I've got some netting, which always looks good from this bridal applique. Which I think I'm just going to put snippets on these. I might use a couple more of those pink roses from my store on these. Oh, wow, that's great, Roseanne. Yeah, I want to do one too because I'm almost at 6. I'm really close to 6. That might be too big. Maybe we'll do one there and then one on top on this one. I just like the way netting looks. And And again, nothing major. I'm just going to grab a couple of ribbon roses. Okay. So let's glue this down. And you know, it's just something that simple looks pretty. Get on there. Ooh, a mountain of doilies. I like a mountain of doilies. Oh, nice, Deanna. You're making wall hangings for everybody for Christmas. That's awesome. Now, I didn't do anything on the back of this, but like I said, you could put book paper on the backs of these. You could do whatever you want on the back. You could add more of the paper. Look how pretty that is. So that's 2 of them done. So these I'm not going to really do anything to. I'm just going to add some seam binding to these, because if you add anything to them, they're not going to go back in their pockets. So they're just going to get seam binding. And I think for here, I'm going to cut a couple of words and just put them down. Oh, don't use your fabric scissors, Kim. Bad, bad, bad. We'll just put a couple of these words down and maybe a little snippet. But I don't think they need much. Just like that. So you can see if you mix and match these kits, they all go together really, really nicely. That's the great thing I love about her kits. So there's that. I put this one over here. And then I'm going to cut out one of these little flowers, roughly, and put them on here. Again, pretty simple, but it looks nice. I want that fabric to kind of show a bit. Stretch that out a bit. So there's that. Now I might put something up here. I feel like it needs something. This is nice. It says established 1843. Like that. Yeah, that looks better there. And then the back, you can see it's already starting to get chunky. The back, we have another tag. Maybe we'll do 2 tags. And then we have these 2 for in here. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make a little snippet for here. And then you can put the corner of the envelope behind it. So I think I'm going to do that. So let me make a little snippet. We like little snippets. I have this really pretty trim here I might use. I might put that there. And this trim is from my store, this beautiful little polka dot trim. I just got it back in. But what I like to do, and I know Karen, who's on the design team, likes to do as well, she cuts the top off. And then you've got this nice piece of flat tulle. So I think what I'm going to do is make like a little snippet to put behind here, like that. Something like that. Needs a bit of pink. So let me get this lace back. So we're just going to make like a snippet piece here. And just cut a piece of this. Just layering up little pieces. That's all you need to do. Okay. I'm not sure where she is today, Amy. She could be looking after her grandson. She is very clever. Did you guys see her last project she did? It was gorgeous. the embroidery hoop. It was so beautiful. I'm very lucky to have the designers I do. Their work is amazing. Okay, so we've just layered up a bunch of stuff. That's all we've done. So we're just going to put like a very tiny dot of glue on this stuff to hold it. Okay. Oh, the glue strings. My goodness. Okay, so that I want to have behind here, so I'm going to lay that like that. So we want to make sure we don't get any glue up there. So we're going to do it like this. And you see, now you can open that and then close it back there. So that works. And then I think I'm going to put just a little snippet up here. Because snippets look so pretty. And yeah, so then all I have to do is just finish decorating those two. Which I'm probably going to do something similar to these guys and do the hang tags for these ones. But I might put Inspire in the top corner here. And I will do a video of the finished folio when I get it done. These can go back in here. And I still have to do these, alter these a little bit, and then they can go back in the envelope, probably with little lace snippets on them. And then this just goes back there and it stays shut, which is nice. And you've got that pretty little snippet on the bottom there. So yeah, that is the folio, which I'm really thrilled with. I hope you guys like it. Oh yeah, her last video was amazing. Well, even like all her projects are amazing. All of my designers' projects are amazing. I'm very lucky. You were in a race to beat Deanna. Get the link up. She is awesome, isn't she, Amy? Yes. It is so pink and pretty. I know. I like pink, but it's kind of also vintage too, which this is like my sort of version of pink. It's got the antique colors as well as a little bit of pink. So that's kind of my version of doing pink. So we've got all these pretty little tags in here. And again, I'm going to get my seam binding as soon as I find it. I've misplaced it. But yeah, they're nice, you know. And if you gift this to somebody, they could keep their ephemera in it and then use these tags for whatever, for their junk journals or to gift to somebody or whatever. They could do whatever they wanted with it. So that goes like that, and then we've got the lace and the snippets at the bottom and the peaceful. And again, there'll be a tie here. And then you open it up and you've got your two tags here with their hang tags and the little snippets. And then these two, which you see, like, it's really simple, but it looks pretty. And then we've got our two tags, which will have the seam binding on them, little snippets, just some words from that other kit, and then the back, another pocket, the envelope with the ephemera in it, and the little snippet closure. So once I get all the finishing touches on it, I think it's going to be super duper pretty. I love how it turned out. I love this kit. I would totally make another one. So yeah. So please go over to My Porch Prints and check that out. I do not work for My Porch Prints or anything, but I do like giving other Etsy stores a shout out because, you know, especially if they have great stuff. Also, Amy has an Etsy, and Roseanne has an Etsy, and Shannon has a Facebook group called The Crafty Squirrel where she sells some stuff in there as well. So please go over and check out all of those. Hey, Christine, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry, we're just wrapping it up. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm glad you like it. I'm very pleased with it, too. Definitely go over to My Porch Prints and get yourself one of these kits. I loved it. I don't know, I find this type of crafting to be really relaxing. I mean, I find most crafting, although sometimes you get a little stressed if your project isn't turning out the way you want, but this type of thing I find, you know, the cut and paste, I just like doing it. It's relaxing. It's good to see all of you, and we're live every Tuesday at 11:30. So I hope you'll pop back next week, because next week we're going to be doing either the ephemera holder or the domino, one or the other. The altered domino. That's Roseanne's store, Mom's Impressions, and Amy's store as well. And can you put a link to Shannon's group too, Deanna? So definitely go and check out all these talented ladies. You're all very talented, so I think you're probably all sub to each other anyway. Thank you to all of you for being here and all my wonderful mods. And I will see you guys next Tuesday at 11:30 Eastern. Take care, everybody, and have a great week. Bye.